Greetings. Today I want to go over a couple garden tools and plant some stuff in the garden.
Before I start planting in this box today, I need to get rid of all the purslane. Pulling the purslane now will allow me to get it under control before it starts reproducing. If you see a weed, pull it. Just taking a few moments now will save me a lot of time later. This box should only take me about 3 minutes to weed. In just a few moments I pulled all this. The first tool I want to show you today is a 3-tine cultivator. Use it to break up any chunks in the garden. It's easy and small enough to get around plants.
Just going to break up any of these chunks. Pull out any dead material or roots.
This is one of my favorite garden tools. It goes by a few names: a loop, a scuffle, or a stirrup hoe. This tool works great inside of a garden box, but also a traditional garden or flower bed. It's very easy to get down a few inches into your soil and work it all up evenly. These tools are not expensive and make a great addition to your garden shed. Now that I've got the first couple inches done, I'm going to go much deeper down into the garden box just to work up everything and make sure that there's no compaction or lasagna effect going on. As you can see, it doesn't take a whole lot of time with a tool like this to work up your garden box. A garden rake should need no introduction. Not only can you use the tines, but you can also use the flat top surface to smooth out the garden. While I'm raking up this bed, what do you think the next tool is going to be? Pause the video and leave a comment. Tell me what you think it is.
This tool normally doesn't belong in a garden.
This tool normally doesn't belong in a garden.
I find it's very useful.
Pick up an old aluminum level at a thrift shop.
An old aluminum level.
It's got perfect spacing on the top, and you can also use it to level up your soil, ensuring water stays exactly where you want it. The dimensions of my box are slightly over 4 foot, allowing the level to fit in perfectly. The measurements on top make a great guide for getting the perfect spacing, whether you dig a trench with it or if you're using a stick to poke holes. This also prevents the need for putting nails or other things on the box that may get in the way later. You can use the edge to dig yourself a small little trench for putting in your seeds, and fill it back in when you're done.
Cover it back up.
Another trick is to use it as a straight edge for a small hand shovel.
Level as a straight edge.
Make a perfect trench in one go. You can repeat it over and over again and get perfect rows every time.
Get your next spacing where you want it.
The aluminum is easy to clean, durable, and won't rust.
The soil's not very wet.
This makes a single tool that serves multiple purposes.
Just take it out.
Now that we have these nice straight trenches, let's plant some peas. I've gone ahead and soaked these peas for about an hour. Normally, I would soak them overnight before planting. I'm following the recommended spacing for these peas from the seed packet. Let's add a few more rows. I've got a few more peas left over, so I'm just going to go ahead and put them in the middle. Here's another multi-purpose tool, a spray bottle. These are great for watering seeds before you cover them with soil. The water bottle makes it easy to moisten the seed before you cover it with dirt. Small seeds like carrot or broccoli may float away if you try and water it with a hose before covering it with dirt. Now we're ready to cover up these pea seeds and then water them. Let's water these seeds with some rainwater. While we're at it, let's get these peas that were planted earlier. The ferocious ladybug stalks its prey in the garden. Let's go ahead and plant some carrot seeds following the recommended spacing. In this case, it'll be about 3 inches. Let's use a water bottle can to get the carrot seeds wet. And now let's gently cover the seeds. I'm going to try and cover them up with about 1/4 of an inch of soil. Now let's plant some radishes. We'll get the seeds wet before we cover them up. And now a row of spinach. I'm going to use a 1-inch spacing and then thin them out later as needed. I had a poor germination rate with these seeds earlier in the season. Can you find the centipede in the garden? For the last row, let's do a couple turnips.
Okay, the level hosed off in a matter of seconds. It's all clean again. I'll let it dry out here in the sun for a little bit. And let's get the box watered. This is rainwater from the rain barrels I have set up. I'm not going to overdo this tonight just because I'm supposed to be getting some rain in about an hour. But this way when the wind comes in, soil shouldn't be blowing away. Let me know what you think of using one of these in the garden.